Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I'm very excited to be doing a review for this latest, the Mafex Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy into the Spider-Verse. Yes, I've been waiting for her to be released for quite some time already because I have the Miles Morales of the Mafex as well as the Peter B. Parker. So this is like the completions of the Spider-Verse Trinity for me. Let's take a look at the box first, and as usual the box is very nice. I kind of like the design of the entire. They use the purplish kind of color to represent her. Spider-Gwen, Gwen Stacy, Mafex Medicom, number 134, and from here very big windows, you can see all the almost everything that it comes with. Of course there are something that's hidden these portions, and we can see the head are looking pretty good. On this side we can see Spider-Gwen with the Spider-Ham, and at the other side we can see some cool poses of the Spider-Gwen, and at the back we can see more action poses from both of them, and here we can see some interchangeable head that it comes with. So very exciting, and let's get her and the Spider-Ham out of the box. Okay, so this is Spider-Gwen right out of the box, and the moment that I took her out, she feels very I wouldn't say the word fragile, I would say the word delicate, okay? Yeah, because it's very skinny as you can see, and she sort of reminds me of Miles Morales, and god, he is skinny as hell. Okay, you can see, wow, I was shaking when I'm handling it. He's so skinny, just look at his leg there. Yes, so that's what she is. Oh, I forgot to remove the plastics that you can see right over here. Okay, let's take a look at the costumes, and wow, you can see the details of it is marvelous. When you touch on it, it feels great. It's like quite a good plastic, I hope so, because it's very delicate. The shoes looks great. The lines are very crisp over here, which is a good thing. Kind of like the pink over here, very nice. And they also use the red joints. Yeah, hoping they could use something like a pink one to blend in with the pink paint. Okay, so from here you can see, oh, this is very nice. Yep, something like a thunder sign, and we can see the Marvel logo over there, and she does have some butt. Okay, yeah, she's a girl after all, and the face looks great. Wow, very clean, and yeah, the articulation is pretty good. I can sense it already, and yes, again, very delicate figures in overall. And of course she just comes with this Spider-Ham. Wow, this is again even much smaller. Okay, and also it looks very cute. Yes, very cute. Wow, and like I say in my toy news, I was hoping that they could paint the spider web lines black, even though by now I've seen there are some here. As you can see, there are, it's like a not so clean wash of the black over the red. Yeah, and I'm kind of glad the costume actually have it. Okay, maybe the head, somehow something happened that it just couldn't get through the red. At least the nose part of the Spider-Man logo, this looks very nice, and the spider logo, at least there's no smearing of the black paint or whatsoever. Yeah, very skinny one. And the tail looks very cute, and you can see this Spider-Man logo is also being painted very nicely. There is no smearing of paint, even though this guy is very tiny, as you can see. Okay, and as we know from the previous toy news, this guy can't stand on his own. He sort of need this. Oh, ah, shit, you can see that he slipped right off my hands. Okay, yeah, so there it goes. Anything missing, anything broken? No, hopefully not. Okay, so this thing you have to put somewhere like this, I believe. Yep, just to make him stand on its own. Yes, let's try without it and see if it can stand. No. Not a chance. Yeah, I think the head is too heavy. Yeah, so you really do need this thing to help him to stand on its own. Yep. Okay. Okay, ladies first, I will start with Spider-Gwen for the articulations. Let's try to move her head to the side. No issues there. Looking down, yes, not too bad. Looking up, not too much it seems. Yeah, it just keep bouncing back. And as we know previously, the entire hoodie is actually holding on to the head through a magnet that later I will show it. Yeah, we can actually see it there now. Yeah, I'll show it to you guys when I do the head interchange later. So for her hand, she can turn 360 degrees, no issues there, and she can go up to more than 90 degrees, which is very good. And there's a butterfly joint. It's a wide range of articulations there. Bicep shovels, double joint elbow, hands can move around. 2 points of articulations right over here. So let's see, she can twist her waist, no problem. Bending forward, yep, this much. Bending backwards, wow, even better. As for the leg, let's see there's any pull down mechanism. Yes, there is, yep, as you can see. So without pulling down the legs, let's see how well she can kick forward. Wow, a little more than 90 degrees. After pulling the legs down, let's see how well she can kick forwards. Yep, more than 90 degrees. There is no tight shovels, and she can do a almost perfect split. A double joint knee, and her feet can move around, no problems, and there's a toe hinge. So in overall, this Spider-Gwen can articulate pretty well except for the missing of the tight shovels there. And let's check out the articulations for this guy. Of course, oops, sorry about that. So of course his head can turn around, no problem, anywhere you want it to. Looking down, yes, no problem. Looking up, even better. And there is no more articulations for this guy because he's like the semi-statue, except that you can change his hands with some other hands that I will show you guys later. Okay, so this is basically just a semi action figures. Yeah, it's not a full action figures on its own. Okay, so for the accessory, let's go through the hands of the Spider-Gwen first. She just comes with a pair of relaxed hands that is already on the figure this time. A pair of closed fist hands. A pair of hands for holding the spider web during the swinging portion, or you can use it as a thumbs up. A pair of grabbing hands. A pair of web shooting hands. A pair of open palms hands. And a pair of wall crawling hands, and lastly another wall crawling hands with the magnets. A pair of shoes with the magnetic parts, an interchangeable head with the slightly squint eyes, and here's a comparison of both of the mask heads. Two very good looking unmasked head, wow, and one that comes with the neck as well. Okay, this is very good looking, my goodness, wow, this is just beautiful, wow, very nice. And she just comes with these hoodie parts for her unmasked head, so it's like she pulled her hoodies down. Next we'll move on to the accessories for the spider ham. It comes with a pair of hands on the web shooting pose, and also another left hands holding the hammer. Yep, very cute there. 6 different webbings, 2 shorter one, 2 mediums, and 2 longer webbings. It's the same as with all the Spider-Man like the Miles Morales or Peter B. Parker. As with all the Mafex releases, she also comes with a basic stand. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to interchange some of the accessory onto her. So let's begin by changing the heads. Okay, so we just need to remove the head very carefully. I don't know how fragile this thing is. So let's start off by pulling off her head. Yep, just like this. Of course it will come off together, and as you can see it still stick with the magnets on it. Yeah, let's try to remove her heads. It's pretty tricky there. Yep, okay, so we can see the magnetic parts now. Okay, so if you want to change to the another unmasked head with the screen eye, you just need to pop it in. Yep, it will stick right in, and then you just need to pop in again on the joint. It went in, you can feel it, but there's no popping sound. Yeah, so that's how you interchange the heads. And next, of course, I'm going to show you how to change the mask head. Of course, we have to remove the neck. Okay, so we have to place this hoodies being pulled down. Okay, and just pop it in like this. Very, very simple. Okay, yeah. So this is how she looks like. And some of you might be wondering whether the mask head actually can fit into the hoodie. Yep, I'm not sure myself. Let's try on. Yeah, I don't think so. The hair is actually blocking it from going in actually. Yep, so better not try. Yep, so it's not possible. So next I'll show you how to interchange the hands. So be very careful like always, especially when it comes to all this very skinny figure. You just put both of your fingers like this. Yeah, just pull it out very easily and just push it in slowly. Yeah, and the same goes for the foot. You gotta hold both sides and just push it out. And do take note that the foot peg hole is actually different from the hand. It actually goes sliding in straight this way, not top down. Okay, so you have to make sure that the joint is actually slanting to the side like this, so it goes in like this. Okay, to the front. Yep, just slide in like this. Yeah, very easily. So you have the magnetic legs now. And next, of course, I'll show you how to interchange the hands for this spider ham. You just need to pull out very easily like just now. Okay, yeah, just pull off both his arm and then we'll change it to this one. Yep, so this is how it looks like. It's quite challenging because you really can't tell which direction it should goes into. Yep, so it's basically something like a cross. Yeah, so he's doing a widespread hands with both the arms. Of course, you can do some articulation like turning it side to side. Yeah, just a bit like this. And of course, you can also switch to this hand for holding the hammer. Okay, so it looks very, very cute there. Yeah, of course, you will have to change back to this hand so it looks not as odd. Let's see. Yep, something like this. Okay, so it's time for some size comparison. I will begin with some SH figures. I have the Homecoming Spider-Man Tom Holland here, as well as the PS4 or PS5 Spider-Man here. Next, we'll move on to some Marvel Legends. I have the Pizza Spider-Man right over here, which is of course a lot bigger than she is, as well as the recently reviewed 2099 Spider-Man. Still on the Marvel Legends, I'll compare with Peter B. Parker right over here, as well as the Spider-Gwen. Okay, so this is not the one that is 2-pack with the Spider-Ham. I do have that still mint in the box. I have not opened it up yet, so I will do another comparison with that once I review that piece. So this is the older one that is 2 packs with the Miles Morales. Of course, the head is from Nota Studio. And this is the Miles Morales that comes together with this Spider-Gwen, but of course the clothing is actually custom. Even the shoe is custom. As you can see, it's way oversized for him, but I just like to put it on and it just looks okay in this way. And next, I'll move on to some Mafex. I have the Iron Spider here from the Infinity War. Okay, and I also have this Amazing Spider-Man, okay, the comic versions with a custom battle damage heads. And still on the Marvel Legends, I have the Miles Morales right over here, okay, as well as the Peter B. Parker. So these are the Trinity that I mentioned earlier in the video. Yeah, I finally completed all of them from Mafex. And last but not least, I'd like to compare with this Sentinel Toys Miles Morales, as well as this Flashback Studio, the Tom Holland versions of Peter Parker. Okay, so my final verdict for this Spider-Gwen as well as this Spider-Ham is going to be an 8.5 out of 10. Yes, aesthetically, I think they looks beautiful, and I kind of like the material that they used to make the Spider-Gwen, or even though that it looks kind of fragile, like I say, delicate, but it's not as fragile as I thought when I start to twist and turn around. It does feel safe to play with. Yeah, it's not like what others says that you will break upon just playing with it. No, you of course you have to be gentle with it. You can't play this like any other Marvel Legends. It will break, of course. This is a very delicate toy. And as for the articulation, I think she's pretty well, except for the missing of the tight swivel. Other than that, I think she's quite well articulated. As for this little guy here, of course, he can't move pretty much because he's not a full action figure. And as for the accessory, I like the heads that she comes with. As you can see, she looks very real and accurate. The animations, yep, she just looks very nice. And for this spider ham, of course, I'm glad that they actually give extra hands for us to play with, so he's kind of cute and fun at the same time. And in terms of the overall scale, of course, she will looks very tiny when you put her next to Marvel Legends or any other brands, but with SH Figuarts or even the Mafex brands, I think she looks pretty fine as long as you match her with of course the Spider-Mans. But either way, because she's a lady, so I think it's fine for her to look small. So in overall, if you're a big fans of the Into the Spider-Verse animation, I do recommend this Spider-Gwen as well as the Spider-Ham to be added into your Spider-Man collection. So I'd love to hear from you. What's your thought about this Mafex Spider-Gwen as well as the tiny little guy Spider-Ham? Do drop me your thoughts down in the comment sections below. So hit the thumbs up button if you like this review, and I do hope you subscribe to my channel because I have new video up almost every alternate day, and I'll catch you again in my next video. As always, stay safe, take care, and thank you for watching. Now I'm going to do a quick test on the magnetic hands and legs, so let's give it a try. Not too bad. As you can see, can stick pretty well.